EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. On play action, now Rodgers. His pass complete to Ruckert. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. Rodgers going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready.
The first down carry here for Johnson. 20! And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Johnson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal.
Watch out now, 50 fury.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a fourth down. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. In motion left goes a tight end. 2nd and 14. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They were looking for Johnson that time. 3rd down here. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards. Rodgers now on first down. And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
Throwing is Rodgers. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now Rodgers. Flush to his right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Probably guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Here's third down and 4. Now they'll shift things around.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, there he goes left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, red. Green jack. Dog red.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Cook running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Dalvin Cook
taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. And now an audible here into something else.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
A first down carry now for Miller. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, here's Miller. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Kendre Miller.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints have regained the lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers again now.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers to throw once more.
That is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Julian Lowe. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Option handoff here to Miller.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On third down, Miller. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
Here's Rodgers on first down.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go with them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's the Jets punter now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And it's taken in at the 9. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Second down and inches. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Again, it's Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Rodgers will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Drill green. Green jack. Ready?
Back to throw again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance?
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Cook again. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
72 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Cook following the penalty. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And now they're in the hurry up. On play action, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman. 33 yards.
And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Saints.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook.
He was brought down there by Julian Love.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4 minutes.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And some room to work. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 16-yard line.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Cook is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Ty Johnson, 81 yards.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. They begin the drive with Johnson.
To the 43, second down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Williams on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll set up to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So a crucial 2-point conversion there, but that's just part 1 of this 2-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a 2-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Now a 2nd and 2. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
He's still barreling through. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run it again with Cook. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.